Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 24th of June 2021. The week is 4 days in already. Time flies, doesn't it? If you're an internet time traveler looking back from some point in the future and wondering what was happening in the news today, today was the day that we learnt that John McAfee has died in prison in Spain. Uh, what is extremely likely to be suicide, since just a few hours before his death, he lost his case for extradition to the U.S. on tax charges. John McAfee, a character whose surname he put on his own product and therefore became famous for that, and then later on became famous as a nutjob conspiracy theorist. And in fact, his friends, other nutjob conspiracy theorists, managed to change his Wikipedia page to say he had been murdered. I mean, they're funny at times, these people with no evidence on anything who just assume things. I mean, I'm not assuming anything that, I don't know if he committed suicide or not, but I mean, you might imagine that would be fairly logical. But you just got to love these insane lunatics who put everything down to conspiracy. Anyway, enough nonsense. We are going to attack today's Sudoku puzzle, and which is listed as hard by the Guardian. So if you haven't got it yet, go and get it, try it out, and at this point in time, you will know more than I whether or not it is a hard level puzzle, because normally I try to identify which ones are difficult or easy in the title at the beginning. So if you've never played Sudoku before, how do we play it? You'll see we have a grid here, 9 squares in each row across, 9 squares in each column down, and we try to fit in markers for those, and we just happen to use numbers as being the easiest markers. So because there are 9, we fit in numbers 1 to 9. We also have these blocks containing a 3 by 3 small grid, and we try to fit numbers 1 to 9 in those too. Okay, so for example, we see that in this column we don't yet have a 6, but because there's a 6 in this row, it means that square there can't be a 6. We also have a 6 in this block. Remember, a number cannot be repeated within its block, so since we have a 6 here, there's no 6 here or here, so immediately we know that there's a 6 there. My voice sounds a bit gravelly this morning, it's pretty early still. 6 blocks across here, no 6 is allowed again in this row is what I mean. Same thing for this 6 here, so no 6s are allowed here. So we have a kind of blocking pattern here and here, and this 6 means that a 6 can't appear here. So there's only 1 square left, and this is really how we play the game in its basic form. We go around looking for stuff like that. This 8 blocks up here, this 8 blocks up here, and this 8 blocks this square here. So 8 goes here. This 8 blocks along here, 8 blocks along here, and 8 blocks up here. So 8's got to come here like this. If you're just joining this channel for the first time, you should note that this is what I call live. It's not live, of course, it's a recording. I edit by putting titles on and stuff, and I can't actually give a live performance on YouTube for some reason or another. But anyway, I don't rehearse these games or see if they're going to be difficult or anything first. I just turn the camera on and start trying to do it. Sometimes it's successful, sometimes not. I do see something. I see 7, 8 and 9 are in this section here. 7 is blocking here, right? 7 blocking here, so 7 is here. 8 blocking down here, and 8 blocking up here, so 8's here. 9 blocking down here, and 9 blocking down here. 7, 8 and 9 are all in this column here, so that means everything else is not. So that means 4 has to be here or here. 5, okay, we can get 5. Okay, so look, 7, 8 and 9, these 3 squares must contain 7, 8 and 9, nothing else. There's 5 blocks across here and 5 blocks across here, so that square there is the only square left where we can put a 5. 7, 8, 9, so what else is there? 1, no, can't tell. 3, no, can't tell. 4 we know is limited to these squares here, so there's no 4 here. Okay, alright. What else is missing up here? 1 and 3 are the missing numbers in this column, but there's no intersecting 1 or 3 just yet, so we'll hold off on that and come back to it later. If you're wondering why I slowed down and had an initial burst, it's because normally when I start playing this game, some numbers are just really obvious and just jump at me. I don't do it in a methodical way to begin with. Turn to that later, but at the beginning, basically, some numbers just seem to really clearly stand out. Ah, okay. No, I thought I'd seen something, but not. So then I need to start looking in a slightly more methodical way, I guess. 3s. You can't see, but my eyes are actually darting around the board. I'm looking for any giveaways. But not finding any yet. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna be adding candidates to this. Looks like I'm going to be adding candidates to this so that I can finish the game more easily. Okay, I'm going to do this. I said before about 7, 8 and 9, so I'll just do that now. So 8 blocks these square here, 8 is here and here, 9 blocks this square here, 9 is here and here, and 7 goes here like this. 4s are a pair here like this. 1 and 3 we don't know about yet. There's 3 blocks down here, so 3 has to be in one of these 2 squares, which blocks up this column, giving us just these 2 squares where a 3 can exist. There's 3 blocks along here, there's 3 blocks along here, so 3s are a pair here or here. And that's that. 9, what else are we going to look at? 9 blocks up here, 9 blocks across here, so 9 is a pair in these 2 squares. Seven blocks across here, 7 blocks across here, so we've got a pair of 7s there. 6 blocks across here, 6 blocks across here, and 6 blocks this square here, so a couple of 6s there. 6 blocking across here, giving us a 6 in these two squares, but not really going to help us much. Nine across here and 9 up this central column means 9 is either here or here. Ah, this is more interesting. 9 blocking up here and 9 blocking across here. I bet that's what you've been looking at, dear viewer, isn't it? You've seen this one already, and that's the one I should have seen before, so that means that that 9 can't exist. So clearly now this is a 9 here, and leaves us with 8, 7 there. Okay. 8 blocking down here and 8 blocking up here and 8 across this middle here, row here, gives us that. 3s are in these squares here, but we can't tell any more than that. 9 across here, 9 across here, so a pair of 9s here. Well, looks like a more interesting puzzle from the Guardian today. More challenging than their recent offerings, maybe. 5 across here, 5 across here. Gives a pair of 5s here. And this looks like it could be a much more interesting puzzle than of late. Okay. There aren't many more pairs, I think, to be had. Okay. So, sorry for the silence, but I am trying my best to think, even though it's quite early, and I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. So, I think at this stage I'm going to have to start filling in candidates already. Wow, how about that? Okay, so 1 and 3 is the missing number in these 3 squares here. Let's come down here. 1 can go in any of these squares, like this. 2, we really can't limit 2 either, can we? No. So 2 is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 is blocked from this square, so 4 is down here like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're left with 2 or 1 here. Up here, 1 blocks this square, and that's it. So 1s are here like this. 2 blocks up here, and that's it. So 2's like so. 3, 4, 5 we don't have yet. 5 is in the middle column because this 5 blocks here and this 5 blocks here. 6, 7, 8, 9 we have. Okay, and that looks to be correct in terms of error checking. This seems to match. I'm just looking down, make sure there we haven't made any mistakes, and I would say not at this stage. Right, so I'm going to try this shoot across the middle now. I think this one blocks across here, one blocks down here. So ones are like this, two we have already, threes. Nope, no help on threes. Four blocking down this central column here. So fours are like this. Fives we have already, sixes. We have already sevens. We don't have yet, but seven blocks up here. So sevens like this. 8, 9 we have. Ah, good. Now we have a 3-1 pair here and here. 3 and 1 and 3 and 1. So we know immediately that this now has to be a 4 because it can't be a 3 or a 1. And so let's get rid of candidate 4 here. And we can fill in this square here when we count through and see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 7, so that's got to be a 7. That's helped a lot. That's helped a lot. We've got, that's not a 7 now, clearly. That is a 7, and that's going to give us a 7 in this square here. So blocked up here, blocked across here, and blocked here. So that's a 7, and I'm overwriting a 9, so that's a 9. That's not a 9. That is. So that was quite useful. Missing numbers here, 2 and 4 by the looks of it. 2 and 4, no, can't tell that just yet. Right, so I should come back here. So did I manage to finish this? I do believe so. So let's see what's missing here. 1, so 2 is a pair here or here now. 3 is blocking down here. Oh, that's good. So look, 3 blocks down here. So now we have an 8-3 pair in here and here. That means that that can't be a 2. So clearly that is a 2. And this is our last number in this block here, which is 4. So then that means that's not a 4 now. And 4 is now limited to being a pair. I'm going to promote it to a pair up here like this, just to remind me. Okay. Stuff. So, where to next? This 8 and 3 is not going to do anything, is it, at the moment? No. No. So, well, I don't have any preference now. Let's look down here. 1 blocking down here means 1 is available. What's missing here? 1 and 1 and 5, right? Just noticed in this column we're missing 1 and 5, so clearly then, since that can't be a 5, that's got to be a 1, and that's our 5 here. Okay, good. Let's get rid of candidate 5 here, and let's place candidate 5 here and here. Right, 5 blocking down here. Okay. 2s. Do we have any info on 2s? Nope. 3. What's the other missing number? 4. So 2 and 4 are missing, and we can't tell which is which, so I'm going to put them down here like this. 2, 4. And so let's come over here. 1 blocking across here, 1 blocking down here like this. So these places where 1 can go, 2 blocking down here, and anything up there? Nope. So 2s can come like this. 3s blocking across the top row here, and that's all we know. 4s are blocking along this central column, and that again is all we can say. So 4s are like this, 5s across here. Okay, and that's all we can say again. 6, 7, 8, 9 we have already. Oops, got to get rid of candidate 1 there. Right. Okay. All right, looking good. Back up here now. Oh, look, I can place a 1. 1 blocking here, 1 blocking here. So there's our 1. Missing numbers are 2 and 4, aren't they? Okay, so now I can finish the puzzle probably. So this 4 means that's not a 4. That is a 4. That's 2 back down here. Then this has to be a 2. And that means we can get rid of candidate 2 here. And candidate 2 here and here, so that leaves us with a 5-4 pair here. Oh, maybe I was premature in believing that would finish the puzzle. But what about up here now? That's not a 2 now. Okay, so 2 blocking along here and 2 blocking up here gives us a pair of 2s here. So now when we bring that down, we know that that's not a 2, that's not a 2. So that is the only place now where we can fill in a 2, and that's now a 9, since we're overwriting that. This 9 now can't stand. That's a 9 there. Six, 5, that's got to be a 6 or 5, but no, we can't tell just yet. Okay, let's do some more candidate removal along here now. So that's not a 2, that's not a 2. So that means this is a 1, and this is a 4, and therefore this is a 5, and that's a 4. Okay, let's get rid of, oh okay, so well this is now not a 2, so that's got to be a 2, and that's got to be a 3, hasn't it? So there's no 2s up here now, so that's the only place where a 2 can go, and a 3 can go there, and that's a 1 of course. That's now a 3. This has to be a 5. This has to be a 7. This is an 8. This is a 7. This is a 3. This is an 8. And this is a 3. Do you see, I'm just using these paired candidates. Is not one, it has to be the other. I'm not doing anything tricky here. It might look a bit fast if you're a newcomer, but it's not. It's just that I've got these paired candidates. See, it's not that 2 because of this here. So that's got to be a 2 there. I've just overwritten this 3. It's not that 3. So 3 has to go there because it's part of a pair. Down here we have 4 or 3. It can't be that 3. It's got to be a 4. It's not that 4 here now. That's got to be a 3. This isn't, as I said, I'm not doing anything at all difficult here. 5 blocking down here. That's a 5, and that's a 1. 1 is blocked here. 3 is blocked here, so that's got to be a 6. This 1 blocks that square, so that's our 1. The last number that we need for this row is a 4. That can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't yet have a 5, so that's our 5 there. 5 blocking this square, 5 blocking this square. That's our 5. We're overwriting a 6, so that's a 6. 1 is the last number left in that block. Over here now, this is, what's missing? Sorry, 6 means that's not a 6. So that's a 6, and that's a 7. Our last number. I hope you understood that. As I say, it might look fast at the end if you are a newcomer, but if you've played the game a few times, you'll see that there's nothing really to think about. It's just simple. It's not this one, it has to be that one. It's just a binary choice. Okay, so that's our supposedly hard level puzzle. I think more like a medium puzzle. Nothing, no tricky logic needed or anything like that. So thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Come back for more Sudoku from both The Guardian and also the New York Times, which has harder level puzzles. If you enjoy the harder level puzzles, I often play those games now as well. Thank you. Bye bye.